interviews. The film's 4K Ultra HD release is a treat for cinephiles, with crisp visuals that make every party scene pop. So, why should your viewers drop everything and watch this movie? Because it's a rare beast, a film that's wildly entertaining, impeccably made, and deeply thought-provoking. It's Scorsese and DiCaprio firing on all cylinders, backed by a killer cast and a team of artisans at the top of their game. It's a story that's as relevant today as it was in 2013, asking tough questions about ambition, morality, and the pursuit of happiness. Whether you're drawn to the outrageous humor, the gripping drama, or the sheer audacity of it all, this is a movie that demands to be seen. One thing that sets this film apart is how it captures the real Jordan Belfort's voice. The movie is based on his 2007 memoir of the same name, and screenwriter Terrence Winter worked closely with Belfort to get the tone right. Winter, a master of character-driven stories from his work on The Sopranos, spent hours interviewing Belfort to understand his mindset, his charm, his arrogance, and his unapologetic love for the high life. The result is a script that feels like it's ripped straight from Belfort's brain, with dialogue that's sharp, funny, and sometimes jaw-droppingly brazen. For your viewers, this authenticity is a big reason the film feels so alive. It's not just a movie, it's a front-row seat to a real person's chaotic world. Another cool tidbit, the film's improvisation wasn't just limited to the big moments, like Matthew McConaughey's chest-thumping scene. Scorsese created a loose, collaborative set where actors could riff and experiment. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill, in particular, bounced off each other like a comedy duo, ad-libbing lines that made it into the final cut. One scene involving a heated argument over a business deal was largely improvised, with the actors feeding off each other's energy to create something raw and hilarious. DiCaprio later said in interviews that he'd never had so much fun on a set, despite the grueling physical demands of the role. For your audience, this is a great point to highlight. The film's spontaneity makes every scene feel like it's happening in real time, pulling you deeper into the madness. Let's talk about the real-world context of the story, because this isn't just a fictional tale, it's rooted in the wild reality of Wall Street in the 80s and 90s. Jordan Belfort's firm, Stratton Oakmont, was a real brokerage that became infamous for its pump-and-dump schemes, manipulating stock prices to rake in millions while defrauding investors. The film captures the era's deregulated financial world, where young, ambitious brokers could make fortunes overnight if they were willing to bend the rules. Scorsese and Winter use as backdrop to explore bigger questions about capitalism and morality. For your viewers, this historical context adds weight to the story. It's not just about one guy's crazy life. It's about a system that let people like him thrive. You can tell your audience that watching this movie is like getting a crash course in Wall Street's dark side, wrapped in a package that's way more fun than any finance textbook. The film's technical achievements are worth shouting out. 2. Sound design, often overlooked, plays a huge role in making The Wolf of Wall Street so immersive. The sound team, led by supervising sound editor Eugene Gearty, created a sonic landscape that mirrors the story's chaos. From the raucous cheers of Stratton Oakmont's trading floor to the pulsing music at lavish parties, every sound pulls you into the scene. Even subtle moments, like the clink of champagne glasses or the hum of a private jet, add to the film's larger-than-life vibe. The sound mix earned a nomination at the Academy Awards, and it's easy to see why. It's as much a character as the actors. For your video, you can emphasize how the sound makes you feel like you're right there in the middle of the action, whether at a wild party or a tense FBI showdown. Let's not forget the film's global appeal. While it's a very American story about Wall Street and the pursuit of wealth, its themes of greed and excess resonate universally. The movie was a massive hit internationally, grossing $289 million outside the US and Canada, with strong performances in markets like the UK, Germany, and Australia. In Japan, it was distributed by Universal Pictures and became a cultural touchstone, with audiences drawn to its bold storytelling. The film's universal appeal comes from its ability to make you laugh and cringe, no matter where you're from. For your audience, this is a great point to drive home. The Wolf of Wall Street isn't just a movie. It's a global phenomenon that speaks to anyone who's ever dreamed of making it big, or wondered what happens when you do. Another reason this film stands out is its replay value. This isn't a one-and-done watch. The fast-paced dialogue, layered performances, and hidden details make a movie you can revisit and find something new every time. For example, pay attention to the background characters at Stratton Oakmont. Many of them are based on real people Belfort worked with, and their quirky nicknames like Sea Otter and the Pinhead come straight from a memoir. The film is also packed with subtle visual gags, like the way Belfort's office transforms from a small strip mall operation to a glittering corporate empire. For your viewers, you can pitch this as a movie that rewards multiple viewings, perfect for anyone who loves catching Easter eggs or dissecting complex characters. The film's influence on pop culture is massive, and that's something your audience will eat up. Beyond the memes and quotes, The Wolf of Wall Street has shaped how we talk about wealth and ambition. It's inspired everything from TikTok skits to business school discussions about ethics. The real Jordan Belfort has leaned into the film's fame, building a career as a motivational speaker and even launching a podcast. While some criticize him for profiting off his past, others see his story as a redemption arc. The movie leaves that debate open, letting viewers decide how they feel about Belfort's legacy. You can tell your audience that this film isn't just entertainment. It's a conversation starter that'll have them debating with friends long after credits roll. For those wondering about the film's legacy in Scorsese's career, it's a pivotal work. At the time of its release, Scorsese was 71, yet The Wolf of Wall Street feels like the work of a director half his age. It's bold, energetic, and unafraid to push buttons, proving Scorsese's ability to evolve while staying true to his roots. The film shares DNA with his earlier crime epics like Goodfellas and Casino, but it's distinct in its satirical edge and modern setting. For cinephiles in your audience, you can highlight how this movie showcases Scorsese's range. He can do gritty mob dramas, introspective character studies, and now, biting comedies about white-collar crime. It's a testament to why he's considered one of the greatest filmmakers alive.